Hello everybody, my name is Cesar and welcome back to Cesar Plays For You. In today's video I'm gonna show you my Firecrest build for patch 1.7. Let's begin. First, as you can see, I'm using the Barre Bulletproof Vest. The talent gives me no skills on cooldown increases skill power by 10%, 1 skill on cooldown increase damage by 5%, and 2 skills on cooldown increase armor by 10%. My attributes health and skill haste. And my attributes you want ammo capacity. All the mods you will see on this build are electronics with skill haste. The Firecrest mask is with my attributes skill power, and on my attributes you will want burn resistance instead of increased heal speed. So as you can see, I'm using a ninja bike also. Later I will explain why I'm using a ninja bike. Set bonus 2 of Firecrest, 3 incendiary grenade capacity, 50% flame turret range, and 30% flame turret damage. And the set bonus 4, Firecrest, your weapon damage is increased by 15% against burning targets. Prototype electronics mod with a skill haste. The knee pads of Firecrest. My attributes health to have more toughness, burn resistance, disruption resistance, and shock resistance. Instead of disruption resistance, you will want disrupt resistance. As you can see, I'm using skill haste, and all the mods you will want are performance mod with turret damage. Try to get the 4% turret damage on all the mods. I'm trying to get some right now, but I'm not lucky. So I need to still try. I need to keep trying. The ninja bike. The ninja bike messenger bag slots with any equipped gear set item to fulfill a requirement towards unlocking a gear set bonus. Can unlock bonuses from multiple sets simultaneously. Can unlock classified gear set bonus. I have health to have more toughness and bleed resistance. Prototype electronics mod with skill haste and turret damage, both of the mods. So why I'm using it to the ninja bike? One of the reasons I'm using the ninja bike is to trick my enemies so they don't know which build I'm running, and the only way they can tell which build I'm running is looking the knee pads. As you can see, they cannot see my mask. That's a very good for tricking my enemies. They could watch their gloves, but it's very difficult to recognize the gloves on the dark zone. The first thing they will see is the chest, and later they will try to see the backpack to try to tell which build I'm running. And the last thing I think is the knee pads. They will try to see and try to guess which build I'm running. You could do the same build with Firecrest backpack, but the risk of doing that is that the enemy will recognize that you are running Firecrest and you are running a flame turret. So with a ninja bike, for tricking the enemies is very good. So I'm using also Firecrest gloves with skill haste, get hit damage as a rifle. These Firecrest gloves are with Fiance. And the Bliss holster. Hitting a target constantly with a sidearm increases your damage with all weapons by 2% for 20 seconds. This effect stacks until 10 shots, after which the stack is consumed and triggers an EMP effect. My attributes skill haste and prototype performance mode with turret damage. So this is very good because I can EMP the turrets of my enemy, I can EMP the support stations with the immunizer mode, which will be able to give my turret the opportunity to burn my enemies, so it's actually a double good effect. And that's why I use the color Bliss holster, because I can disrupt the enemy team if they run an immunizer, and my turret will have it will be more effective. Also, I have to say that if you rely a lot of on the turret, that's why a lot of Firecrest users go with a lot of skill power. You can get yourself dead, unless your team is good. But if you don't rely on the turret, like I'm doing, that's why I'm running a little bit more Fiance, because I don't want to rely that much on the turret. You can make the difference with the color Bliss holster. That's what it is about. The color Bliss holster on a fight of 4 versus 4, when one of the teams or the two teams are using the immunizer, you can make the difference with that if you MP the station. I hope they fix the glitch with the support station. I know there's a glitch with that Marco style told about us, but if when it gets fixed, this build, I believe, it will be good against the Reclaimer. Why don't you destroy the support station? Because it's better to EMP the station than destroying it. Remember that if you destroy the station of the enemy, he will be able to recover it. But if you EMP the station, they will not be able to get heals, and the cooldown of the station will not be active like the turret does have. And the only way they can tell the immunizer is EMP'd, what they will try to do. One is that they will destroy the immunizer and try to get it as fast as possible. But on that lack of time, if you have coordination with your team, you will be able to kill them. Later I will show you a gameplay about how I play with this build. But now let's get into the weapons. So I'm using two weapons, two Lightweight M4. Basically with almost the same mods. So I got Talented, killing a target with this weapon increases skill power by 15%. This is very nice, so my turret and my skills are stronger. Competent, your weapon damage is increased by 10%, and responsive. Magazine size, hit chance, rate of fire. On the optics, headshot damage, hit chance. On the muzzle, headshot damage, hit damage and hit chance. On the underbarrel, hit damage, load speed and stability. And on my second weapon, that I will tell you that is very good. Why is very good? Because you can get your ult back faster with this talent, Determined. Killing a target reduces all skill cooldowns by 7.5%. So I will explain you. You are trying to get, you use your ult and you are on rogue status or you are farming. You need your ult. With this you can get it faster. And you can use it again to kill more enemies. Talented, so when I change, if I change to PV, from PvE to PvP, I have the more skill power, and I can throw the turret without no worries. Competent, to make more damage to the NPCs and players, and I have a magazine size, kick chance, rate of fire, headshot damage. I'm trying to get kick chance here. Better optics, muzzle. Hit damage on the grip. It's almost, you want to try to get the same mods as this Lightweight M4. So let's get into the skills now. So as you can see, I'm using Overdose to heal myself. This is actually a very good health, self-heal. And later I'm using the turret. This is the quantity of damage and the health it has. So what talents I'm using? So basically it depends of the players, because you can use this or you can do this. You have to choose one of these two. But I'm using precision in order to have one more skill, because if they are with immunizer and I don't get close, this talent will fire. It will not be very good. And it only gives me a 30% chance for per each target in 10 meters radius. So I don't know, man. I prefer more chances than that. I prefer doing more damage. So precision is my choice. I'm using precision, critical save, combat medic, very important with your team, and strike back. So now let's get into the character with this. Yes, it is weapon. This is the firearms, weapon damage, hit chance, hit damage. So damage, speed, weapons, combat, health and kill, enemy damage, skill power, skill case 40%, survivability, max health, armor, burn resistance, disruption resistance, disruption resistance 0%. I'm trying to get a better knee pad right now. Shock resistance, very important to have, and that's pretty much all. Now I'll show you. It will not be long, but it will be useful so you can see how the Bliss how this build works with all the pieces, especially with the Bliss holster, and see you in a few seconds. Okay guys, I'm back. Now you'll see a short clip in which I will explain you how to play with this build. So here we go. As you can see, the enemy had the advantage, so we had to use the blue in order to go downstairs. And the first thing I do is activate my turret. I'll later disable the enemy turret with the pistol. Remember that you need to put the turret in a good place in order to make the most damage possible. In that situation it was difficult because the fight started very quickly, but the position of the turret is the key of the victory. So I was using the Bliss holster to disable the enemy stations or turrets. As you can see at the rest of the gameplay, I only had to shoot the enemy and use some nades because the space was very close. And well guys, that's how you play with the build. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe for more videos, gameplays, builds, and remember guys, Cesar plays for you. Until next time.